Hariom, and welcome to another episode of Between Two Ficus Trees. My name is Shivam Khanna, and with me I have a very special guest. I have Ved Chitale. So Ved, can you tell our viewers and our audience a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I am a 28-year-old Houstonian. I went to the first step that was held in Krishnalaya in the summer of 2013. I'm currently in law school, about to finish up.
Oh, that's awesome. So we talked about this youth empowerment program. What was your motivation for going, and for those people who are on the fence, whether it's parents, children, or like just youth in general, like what would you say to them to get them to switch and motivate them to come to the course as well?
Yeah, my motivation to go was pretty simple. I wanted to learn and get a foundation in Vedanta in kind of a concentrated period of time. I'd been coming to Mission for a long time, but I felt as though despite, attending Mission for a long time, I didn't have clarity in my understanding of some of the basics of what we were trying to learn. So this is a great opportunity for me to learn that, and the location was very appealing. I mean, it's in the Redwoods in Northern California. It's gorgeous. I'd been there once before, and I thought it'd be the ideal place to learn, enjoy with others who were there for the same thing.
Awesome. You talked about the learning experience there. Did you have any favorite texts or books that you would recommend to anyone?
So, kind of in line with my motivation for going, my favorite text is probably Tattva-bodha, because Tattva-bodha gives you a great glossary of understanding the terms that are used in Vedanta, and it kind of provides you a rationale upon which other texts can build. It's very scientific, methodical, rational, and also I enjoyed it tremendously. That was probably my favorite text. And with Swamiji teaching it the way he does, it was great.
Yeah, I've heard he's a very funny and uplifting individual. He gives you that knowledge, but he also has you on point with that intellectual like vigor and that funny little anecdotes that he'll add in there.
Yeah.
Speaking about the little comedic relief, was there any Acharya that you found particularly funny?
Yes, there was an Acharya from India. His name is Swami Ramakrishnananda. We called him SRKG. Quite possibly the funniest individual I've ever met in my life. I mean, and he taught us Sanskrit, and he's like a huge Sanskrit scholar, but completely accessible. Yeah. And I mean, I was laughing so much that my stomach used to hurt for like hours after his class. And it was an amazing experience, and I learned a lot, and it was just great. He's hilarious.
It's like truly the embodiment of lol in that class, right?
Yeah.
Like everyone's actually laughing out loud.
Yeah, that's right, LOL.
So Ved, for those people who, are really on the fence, and especially those people who've never been involved in Chinmaya Mission, but really want to go and expand on this course, want to go and learn about Vedanta, what would you tell that individual who has no experience with Chinmaya Mission?
Even if you have no experience with Chinmaya Mission, go. Because this course will give you a foundation for everything you do later on in your life. If you are going to pursue, studying religion, if you want to know what it's about, even if you're remotely curious, just go. You will not regret this experience. And for me, as far as happiness goes, there's a foundation of happiness that I will never go below. And I got that directly from Yep, and I have Yep and my Acharyas to thank for that. So if you are curious at all, go.
You talked about these inspiring moments and just how much you took away from this course. How have those inspiring moments and that learning experience impacted you in your day-to-day life after the course?
It's just it's a huge piece to the puzzle, right? So, I mean, every day in your life you want to be happy, and you're trying to figure out how to be deeply happy. Yep is a huge piece in the puzzle because, like I said, it provides a foundation for understanding, for happiness, for peace. And in my personal life, going through school, going through work, etc., I've noticed a change in me, and that change is I'm not quite so swayed by circumstances anymore. There is another layer, I guess, of happiness or peace, or whatever you want to call it, that always anchors me. And if I could use another word for Yep, it would be anchor. You anchor yourself in your own life. And that's been a great, great change for me.
So would you say you have more balance from this situation? Or would you say you're on a different level?
Yeah, you have more balance because you're on a different level, basically. You transcend some of the things that maybe used to make you angry, make you sad, make you whatever before. You've transcended that a little bit, and you're working towards something else. So it's kind of a deeper happiness.
So would you say like the day-to-day things that used to bother you, like the really little things, they just don't impact you at all as much? Or
no, I mean, I'm still learning. I'm still, obviously very much human. But what it gives you is perspective. So whereas maybe if those things would have bothered me for a full day before, now in a couple hours I'm over it. I'm like, okay, let's move on. This is only circumstance. I'm doing something else.
So would you say you were given the tools to face those situations?
Yes.
Awesome. Hopefully everyone can gain those tools. I want to thank everyone for joining us on Between Two Ficus Trees. My name is Shivam Kanda, and I want to thank Ved Chitale for joining us.